Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good afternoon. My name is Hanifah Syahirah with my partner Rizqi. And for this occasion, we would like to show you our presentation about Will AI, Artificial Intelligence Kill Jobs? Interactive Session 2, Organization, Chapter 11, Managing Knowledge and Artificial Intelligence. So the first, we go with the company background. So there are two main companies that will be discussed in this chapter presentation. The first is McKinsey & Company. It's a global management consulting that offers professional services to corporation, government, and other organization. And the second, it is an organization actually. So it's called as OECD, or it means Organization for Economic Cooperation and Development, where there are about 37 democracies that collaborate together to develop policy standards to promote sustainable economic growth. And the main value that we can get from the McKinsey and OECD is that the both of the company and organization helps to forecast the influence of AI for jobs in the future. And this is the case background in this presentation. The first is about the artificial intelligence itself. So the main things that we were discussing here is about the AI. So AI itself, they cause a paradigm shift in the workplace because AI can work in several workplaces. For the example, is the customer service, technical support, advertising, and medical diagnosis. And also, people look at AI because they have an advantages to perform those services efficiently, effectively, and around the clock or just in time. And also, AI is expected to be the next big thing that helps enterprises to create value and reduce the cost in the workplace. But by using AI, there are some warnings about AI shifting people's career that came from McKinsey and Company and that came from OECD. So McKinsey and Company, they forecast that a third of work activity will be replaced by technology by 2030. And OECD itself, they have showed the data that they forecast that around 66 million people will lose jobs because of AI. But in study that they collaborate together, they found that the number of jobs affected by AI will vary by country and by industry. It means that the number of jobs that will shifted by AI is different with every country. We can say that it is can cause because of the AI development. We can take an example about the AI development in Indonesia and in USA is vastly different. Because of that, the impact of the AI in Indonesia and in USA is really different too, because USA technology is highly intelligent than ours. And beside of that, the OECD study found that age group of 30 to 35 years old being likely to lose all jobs due to AI. So this is the literature review that we have in our presentation. The main things is the evolution of AI, because AI itself, they are expected to be the next big thing that help enterprises create value and reduce costs. But still, you can see on the left side, AI creates awareness to people's career. But on the right side, it shows about the types of the work that can be shifted by AI. The first, we have customer service. The second, we have technical support. The third, we have advertising. And the fourth, we have medical diagnosis. So this is the question one. What are the various views on the impact of AI on jobs, and what do you think will happen in your country? So based on our group's finding, we have found about the positive view and the negative view that came from AI. The first is the positive view. So AI facilitate individuals in doing their jobs, not replace them, because you can see that there's some kind of service that being helpful because of the AI appearance. And the second, AI produce more jobs. Why it calls that AI produce more jobs? Because in AI, it means that there was such a programmer that programming the AI itself. And the second, AI introduce a new techniques to solve new problem. And the fourth, AI would have a low error rate compared to human if coded properly. And the fifth, they can think rationally without any emotion. So there's something kind of different between AI and human. For the human itself, they are thinking something with more feelings, but for the AI, because they have no emotion sometimes about why they thought and what their solution is based rational, not concluded with such a feeling. And the second, AI reduce duration of time because AI can work 24/7, which means every day and every time. So there's no limitation of time to work with AI. And the second impact based on view for AI on jobs is that the first, the regulation are changing. Why it calls the regulation are changing? Because USA and European Union, they have made such a regulation to adapt with the usement of AI itself for the workplace. So the usement of AI is not likely to affect the job through workly. And the second, the negative view is the risk of unemployment that been discussed in the first presentation. And the third is that AI cannot think outside the box and their code because they are coded by human. And the fourth is that AI is emotionless, that been explained before. It means that because AI is emotionless, they lack of human judgment. It's like the fifth negative view that we get. And the second, because AI is so advanced and AI is so intelligent, sometimes they increase human laziness because people are likely to use AI than using their own range to consider work or something. And seven, AI can lead to distraction if they are used improperly and by a wrong person. And we know that AI is made by human. And if the human made the coded wrongly or for their own good, we can call it such a nepotism or something, it can lead to a distraction for the company. And it can be used improperly to their own gain. And the eighth is that the cost of the creation could be high and as well as the programmer, because you need a programmer to maintain such a creation for your AI itself. And the next presentation will be delivered by Fadli, please.
Okay, on the next question is, what do you think will happen in your country? In our country is Indonesia, and Indonesia also have a governor that unveil a national strategy for the development of AI. Like what Bambang Brojonegoro, or head of National Research and Innovation Agency (BRIN), says that the country will focus its AI projects on education and research, health service, bureaucratic reform, and food security, as well as mobility and smart cities. It is also supported by AI. Technology is predicted to bring Indonesia an economic increase of up to $336 billion in 2030. And also, Indonesia have a visions in 2045, like such as five priorities for AI. It is like the health service, realistic reform, education and research, food security, and the last one is mobility smart cities. Also in vision of 2045, there is for focus area on Indonesia. The first one is industrial research and innovations. It is to develop research ecosystem and artificial intelligence innovation platform in order to accelerate heuristic and industrial reforms. The next one is infrastructure data and data. That is create a data ecosystems and supporting infrastructures for AI to contribute to national priorities, and also have same energies like the talent developments, which is nurture AI talents that is competitive and has good characters. And the base on the focus area, it is the ethics and politics policies. It is create ethical artificial intelligence in accordance with Pancasila values. The next questions is some people think that AI doesn't kill jobs but transforms business model. Do you agree? Why or why not? Our groups it is agree that AI doesn't kill but transforms business models. Based on our things that over the years the rise of AI has in fundamentally transforms the very meaning of ideas, innovation, and innovations. As the result of AI transforms business models, it is not only changing how business works, it is also fundamentally transformed the traditional thinking and meaning of collaborations, competitions, and innovations. It is the example of business transformation in finance, such as the alphanumeric predictions, interactions-based recommendations. The third one is image-based categorizations, and the last one is environmental data-based reactions. In alphanumerics, it is like such as Brainalize, it is for the AI-based investment recommendations. The next one is note tax. It is for the compliance and risk assessment on the basis of free tax. The last one in alphanumeric, it is Gnosis. It is for the personalized recommendations through online data analysis. In interactions-based recommendation, it is such as the stock cards. It's for the personalized budgets for parents to be. The next one is FEMA. Also, FEMA is for recommendation for process environment through behavioral intelligence. And the last one is on the interaction-based recommendation is CLEO. CLEO is personalized finance advice through interactive chat box. And the third one is the image-based categorizations. The first one is Candice, and Candice is for data captures of invoice and transactions. The next one is Annex, and Annex also for the automated onboarding through identity verifications. And the last one is Uhura. It is for the screening, analysis, and drafting for of contracts. The last one is environmental database reactions. The first one is SAFE or SAVE. It is for the secure payment through face recognitions. The next one is sum and substance. It is the identification of the basis of different data. And the last one is the motion clouds. It is for the image assessment on the basis of different media. Next slide, please. On the third questions, it is how will AI potentially add more jobs than it is eliminates based on the source that we found. AI doesn't kill jobs, but potentially add more jobs. The first one is new opportunity in AI development fields. It is like it will create more opportunities for people to build programs and maintain these intelligence missions. So we still need the human resource for the AI itself. And the next one is AI can express emotional intelligence. It is the growth of artificial intelligence must be accompanied by high emotional intelligence, like it is the include of managers, legals, and ethical advisors, directors, and administrators. And the last one on the at more jobs is a role for sustainers. It is AI is prone to error like any other humans. This is probable possibility which creates an opportunity for humans workers to ensure that AI systems operate as designed without crossing ethical line or enforce bias. And the last slide it is AI situation in 2022. Based on our source, it is the hype cycle for AI 2022. In AI 2022, it is on our expectations on the source of AI. The first one is SI56 inform AI, it is grows until the synthetic data based on the peak of inflated expectations, but it is decreased in true of disillusionments like the HAI knowledge graph until the deep learning of the AI itself, but it is grow again and slope of enlightenment and until the plateau of productivity. It is like the intelligent applications, data labeling and annotation until the computer vision itself. That's all from our presentations. And I will show about our link in the YouTube.
Free Fire jadi nyata dalam sebuah battle yang lain dari yang lain.
Itu yang besar.
Tonton para pro gamer beraksi tanggal 26 November.
Artificial intelligence is making rapid strides, be that in business processes, mobility, analytics, or even forecasts. It's everywhere. AI learns from experience and performs human-like tasks. And with adequate training, the performance of AI gets faster, better, and more consistent. So if you're in customer service management, artificial intelligence can make your job easier. You don't need to break a sweat anymore as you did with your legacy platform. With your AI-powered ThinkOwl help desk, it's an easy ride. Let's take a closer look. Consider a support team where Steve is a key member. He receives a myriad of customer inquiries around the clock via emails, calls, chats, social media messages, and more. Steve can manually respond to each case one by one, but he chooses to take the help of ThinkOwl's intelligent suggestions. Artificial intelligence analyzes which smart responses and knowledge articles have been used for similar cases in the past. It then provides intelligent suggestions for your agents. Steve only has to select a suitable suggestion while replying to a customer message. If Steve wants to refer to cases that are similar to the one he is currently working on, AI recommends those as well. In addition, ThinkOwl also suggests expert users who have experience in handling similar cases. Steve can directly message an expert user while working on a case to clear any doubts. Overall, intelligent suggestions help your agents solve customer problems swiftly. Your agents also need to carry out a series of actions to resolve cases, like figuring out the context of the case or detecting important customer details within a case. Artificial intelligence helps automate such actions. Suppose Steve logs into ThinkOwl and finds hundreds of inquiries. For him, it would take hours to manually sort through these cases and determine a category for each case. Artificial intelligence analyzes customer messages, learns from agent actions and their choices to understand which case belongs to which category. With time and training, it auto-classifies all new cases to the correct categories. As an admin, you can evaluate how effectively the AI is trained on your help desk by checking its learning statistics in the dispatcher AI. Imagine Steve wants to identify and extract crucial case data. Should he do this manually all the time? Not really. Artificial intelligence learns from the intelligent fields in your case forms. As agents use these fields, AI observes their actions and eventually auto-extracts data from customer messages into these fields. For Steve, it saves time and removes any scope of error or oversight. Hold on, there's more. Artificial intelligence also plays other roles in ThinkOwl. You can use conversation bots to take control of client interactions when agents are unavailable or when customer traffic is high. Conversation bots help understand customer intents and automatically decide the best response for them. Additionally, intelligent topic analysis determines which topics your customers are talking about or what they like and dislike. Based on this analysis, you can improve your support operations. A perfect blend of human and artificial intelligence can improve customer experience drastically. ThinkOwl's AI is well prepared to be by your side, always.
ThinkOwl.
customer service on wings.
That's all from me and Hanifah's presentations. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.